Red Tag and two little beauties with her. They still got those spots. Yeah, both of them still got a lot of spots. But they're changing every single day. Looking really, really gorgeous. Enjoying all the green. Trees are beginning to turn a little bit, but it's still been summertime. Red Tag's beginning to get her winter coat. Fall is just around the corner on the calendar. I don't know if it's just around the corner. Oh, look back there. Big buck back there. Yes, sir. Lots of activity this morning. Running around on a great, beautiful morning. Dead calm. These dead calm mornings are spectacular. Oh, looks like he's just about got rid of all of his velvet. Still got some velvet hanging on, but got a lot of it scraped off. He's got a lot of bone right there, so he's got a lot of scraping to do. Doesn't he look great? Wow, look at that. I'm wondering if that makes a family. Well, it just might. We don't know who the papa is. I bet TC knows if he's the daddy. I bet he does. Church is definitely happening. Church is definitely happening. The prayer circle has lit up. The family has arrived. Yeah, parking lot is packed. Look at that. Look at that. Deer and elk, mama deer, baby deer, turkeys in the choir. Everything is happening out there this morning. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The baby's going to walk out there and visit with the turkeys a little bit. Everybody's looking forward to a great morning, a great day. Oh, these windows are better than a movie screen and a multi-million-dollar movie. And this is real life on the farm. John Denver would love it here, wouldn't he? Yeah, buddy, life on the farm. Except we call this one a ranch. I don't know what differentiates between a ranch and a farm. Doesn't matter how big they are in Texas, they mostly call ranches, even if for just a few acres. In Kansas, they're mostly called farms. Here in Oklahoma, gotta have a lot of acres before we call them a ranch. But doesn't matter what it is. Country living. Country living at its finest. Oh, I sure do love it. He's a big, pretty boy, isn't he, Apache? Banana, you sit. You sit. You sit. Hey, sit. You stay. Hey, you stay right there. Okay, you can lay and stay. Lay and stay. Yeah, he's sure a big, pretty boy. He's still pretty friendly and everything, but he got a little bit of a look in his eye, doesn't he? That may be more our imagination as much as anything, you reckon? We keep thinking about it. And that's something little buddy still got all of his velvet.
Yeah, he got out of the tank just now.
Yeah. TC has got his pretty good shape. TC is just about off. Yeah, you can see he's got a little hanging on there, but he worked on his pretty good. Fat boy and those chocolate antlers, he's got all of his off. Yeah, buddy. Hey, little buddy. Little buddy. Boy, big old fat. TC, how old is he, you reckon? He's 8 years old, isn't he, probably?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting way on up there. Yeah, buddy. Big old fat thing. Look how fat he is. Gee whiz. You'd hate to have to carry him out of the woods 200 or 300 yards.
Hey.
It'd be a long drag, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
Forrest is in good shape. Yep, Forrest is a pretty big boy himself, as a matter of fact. And fat boy, and then that wild buck over there started hanging around.
Yes,
He's a beauty too. No tag in him, just a wild buck. I think he's a pure Oklahoma deer. He might have some Iowa blood in him though. No brow tines on him. A beauty. Can't see any brow tines anyway. The babies were here. It's been a good morning this morning. Lots going on this morning. Absolutely fantastic. The big deal that's happening is TC getting rid of that velvet. Just about all gone. Still a little hanging. He has a hard time getting off that big old round tip though right there. Every year.
It is so cool to see all of those babies running around. And this morning, on a nice cool morning, 73 degrees, cloudy. And you see that baby back through the woods back there, but he's just been prancing and jumping around, and carrying on, and just having a great time. I've been watching them for a while, and there were a lot of them really at the feeder, but they have several of them moved off. Get around, there's still quite a few deer right there, mamas and babies. You come on around a little bit. Mr. Forrest has been at the feeder a couple times this morning messing around. And he's just kind of wandering around having a great time. Nice big beautiful antlers. But there's several deer have already walked off. Haven't seen any turkeys this morning. I've seen several babies out there. And some of the deer are behind the trees. But goodly little bunch of deer out there on a cloudy, nice, beautiful, cool September morning. 73 degrees, about as good as it gets. And the deer wandering off after the feeder's gone off, and they've pretty much cleaned up all of the South Fresh deer food. Mr. Forrest heard me talking, and look what he did. He just laid down right there. I thought, well, I'll just lay down here and wait and see. Maybe Jimmy comes out with a bag of those orange acorns that we call carrots. Is he beautiful? Is he beautiful? Big fat boy. Golly. Just spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And then looking off out here, we got a good bunch of deer. TC is probably not going to get that last bit of velvet off of his antlers. I think that happened last year. Finally, it disappeared, but was there for a long time. But look at that. That's an 8 or 9 year old deer eaten by a deer that's just a few months old. That's pretty special right there. Little baby. He doesn't really care whether that's a buck or a doe right now, but he will later on. The little babies are endangered when the buck's getting rut. But their mamas run them off generally. What a sight. Look at all these turkeys right here. Now, they were just lounging around out there, and Miranda just walked down and kind of spooked them a little bit, but not really all that bad. Now they're kind of coming back the other way. Those don't know where the others went. And Miranda's walking out there, going back to her car. So that's why they all running. They were just lounging around right here by the kitchen. They ran back there and they don't know where the others went, so those three just took off running crazy. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Look at all the geese. Look at all the geese. The yard is freshly mowed, and the geese have decided that's where they want to be. Look at them. Goodness. We open the door and come out. We got a little wind blowing. I don't have a microphone on. I'll try to block it all out best I can. Some of them are trying to stay in the yard, but I'm not going to let them. They need to all get in the water. They need to all get in the water. You can see where the armadillos have been tearing up the yard. Doesn't look quite as bad since we've... Oh, that's a lot of wind noise. Blocking that wind the best I can. Okay, you guys, you can go on. Y'all can go get in the water as well. Aren't they pretty? Golly. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So graceful to be such a big old bird. They got big wings, but they got such a big body. But they're able to fly huge, long distances. I saw something on social media the other day, one of them that took up with a bass boat and was flying 30 some odd miles an hour right beside a bass boat running down the lake. It made it up with that bass boat or something. I don't know what the deal was. It was
I've never seen anything like it. But that looks pretty good right down there. Beautiful, beautiful birds. But you can't live in my yard. We have enough deer poop without 30 some odd geese adding to the equation. But I love you anyway. You're sure pretty. You are certainly pretty. Yes, you are. All of you. And you can raise all the youngins you want here. I allow all that. Yes. Well, getting ready to take Chris for a little ride. Go meet Sherry and pick up Bella. We got to pick up Bella. Bella's going to visit us for 2 weeks, honey. Is that okay? You guess that's okay? You got some deer out here waiting on you. There was, I saw 3 of them out there a minute ago. I guess one of them run off. There's, I thought Fat Boy was out here too, just a second ago. There's Mr. Forrest, the king of the ranch right there. King Forrest. Buddy. I don't know if Fat Boy was here a minute ago. It might have been a different deer other than Fat Boy, because I don't think Fat Boy would have scrambled off. Just because we're running around loading up Chris. Fat Boy's not too much about running away, but I don't see him out there anywhere. I don't know. Looking out through the woods there. I do not see any Fat Boy. Oh, there he is right there. He's behind the tree. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. I walked out here a little further. I think that's him. That looks like him. Look at that belly. Looks like he swallowed a dozen watermelons. Not sliced either. The little guy right there is, I swear he's gaining a little weight. Little buddy. I think he's gaining some weight. I sure hope so. Boy needs to teach him how to gain weight, huh? Fat boy. Mr. Forrest. He's looking over here saying, bring me carrots, please. Oh, wow, look at here. Look at here, baby. Built a bunch of elk. They were down in that creek getting water. I passed that creek and I saw a couple of them run out of that creek in the woods. And here's a bunch more right over here. That bull's around here somewhere because this is his herd, his harem. They can cover a lot of ground in a hurry with those big long legs, I promise you. I don't know where he is. Is he over there on the right somewhere, honey? There he is right there. There he is. There he is right there. Getting ready to come across the road, baby. Get a good look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that gorgeous? Yeah, stop right there where we can look at you, boy. Looky there, looky there, looky there. He's showing off now, honey. He's trying to entice you now, baby. Said, I got all the cows in the place now. I'll go after Jimmy's woman. Yeah. Look at, oh my gosh, look at that sun shining on him. He walked through that sunshiny area there, the sun shining off those antlers. Golly, that's pretty. You are a pretty boy. Yes, you are. We got 3 big old bulls like that running around, honey. 3 of them. They've all got girls gathered up. Probably got 50, 60 girls gathered up between them 3 big giant bulls. That one there thinks he's got the prettiest ones of all. That's a pretty one right there he's standing with. Wow. Look at all the girls out there, honey. Got girls and babies both. Look at him. Look at all his. That's his harem. Look at all those.